Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know
He did it.
you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it.
You think the reports are true that Diddy put $1 million to kill Tupac? Have you heard about the new reports that came out, the confessions?
Hey man, don't talk to me about no. I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All these folks be having freak off parties, man. I've been to at least 2 T.I freak off parties, and we left because it was too freaking off.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Diddy. I support T.I the King, and you should too. No Mercy in stores right now. Hey, yo, free T.I. Yo, we waiting for you, Playboy. Yo, go get that album. It's fire. Peace.
$50 Cent just lit the match again, and this time he's coming straight for T.I. He's roasting him over some wild new claims that T.I was one of Diddy's special guests during those infamous freak-off parties.
And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now, and then no one was, they're just, why is he saying this? And now it's coming out like crazy.
Things got real messy after Clem, Jeezy's ex-right-hand man, dropped a bombshell saying T.I might have been wrapped up in Diddy's secret party life.
One more exclusive?
Yeah.
Man, all these folks be having freak off parties, man. I've been to at least 2 T.I freak off parties, and we left because it was too freaking off. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we don't want to be around these motherfuckers. Motherfuckers walk around in silk pajamas and shit. Like, cause, see, our crew was different. Our crew was like, our crew wasn't soft. We ain't had no sucker ass, punk ass niggas in our crew.
Up until now, T.I had somehow dodged the Diddy drama, but 50 Cent, he wasn't letting him slide. Not for a second. That's no shocker either, since these two have been beefing for years. But now, the jabs are hitting way harder. 50 ain't just recycling those old snitching rumors tied to T.I. He's adding a whole new twist to the story. He's out here reminding everybody just how tight T.I and Diddy used to be. Like real close. And it's got people wondering, how close were they really? With 50 Cent teasing his new Diddy expose documentary, folks are bracing for impact. Is he about to drop receipts on T.I next?
When they want to try, look, even for me personally, my character, they would try to attack my character. They'll say he a rat or he just a snake.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is ask him who I told him.
Paperwork.
I ain't never told him no in my life.
Yeah.
In the Prem situation, look at this case. It'll tell you who told him.
Right.
My name ain't in that case.
This feud just went from hot to explosive. Just when T.I thought he had ducked the smoke from Diddy's scandal, boom, Clem came through and put him right in the middle of it. Clem, who used to roll with Jeezy heavy, called out a bunch of celebs for acting brand new, claiming they were all deep in Diddy's wild world back in the day. And here's where it really gets wild.
Yeah, I didn't see T.I at a couple of freak parties, man. I remember one time, we was on a road with T.I. Here goes a story right here. We was on a road with T.I. I ain't gonna call no names. Who did the shit, but nigga, it's after the show, I think it's a big ass suite, big hotel suite. I don't know what the fuck going on, bitches everywhere. Out of nowhere, we, 2 niggas started having an eating pussy contest. No lie. 2 niggas started with a lesbian bitch. I swear she was a lesbian. Her girlfriend was there too.
Damn.
And she was in the contest too. Cause it was like, shit, we got some niggas that can eat that pussy better than your girl can.
Damn.
So it went down like that. But anybody was there, remember that shit. If I'm lying, I'm dying.
Clem said he didn't just hear about it, he saw it with his own eyes. According to him, T.I wasn't just showing up to Diddy's freak-off parties. He was hosting his own versions too. That's not all. Clem dropped another bomb, claiming he once saw T.I at one of those infamous Diddy in a robe parties. Yeah, those ones. And Clem didn't stop there. He added that way before Diddy became the party king, it was Big Meech throwing down those same types of crazy events.
The freak nigga, the first freak off I ever went to was a Big Meech freak-a-leak. And anybody that was back then know about the freak-a-leak at the Eclipse condominiums, man. On Far Road across from the fish market, man. Meech and them used to have freaky leaks in that motherfucker. They had the penthouses up in them motherfuckers. That was the first one I ever been to where after we left the strip club 3, 4 in the morning, all the bitches came back to the condo too. And the party kept going.
Damn.
Nigga, all of them.
So now we've got Diddy, T.I, and Big Meech all being name dropped in the same breath. You already know 50 Cent wasn't gonna stay quiet about that. But this time, 50 ain't just clowning on the gram. Word is, he's sitting back, stacking receipts, and carefully plotting. Insiders say he's planning to drop all these jaw-dropping revelations in his upcoming documentary. He's playing chess now, and this next move might shake the whole game.
Innocent or guilty, criminal or citizen, that could get them anytime for any crime. Say, look, if it say, sir, did you see such and such and such, do such and such and such? Oh, wait a minute, only time, the only time.
Only one place in the federal guidelines where you can have 10 machine and get 1 year of community service and 1 year incarceration.
In his upcoming Diddy Do It documentary, set to hit Netflix soon, 50 Cent's about to air out all his old grudges and expose everyone who's ever crossed him. And guess what? T.I.'s name is about to get dragged through the mud, big time. Sources close to 50 say T.I. is about to get way more airtime than he's ready for. Now let's break down the messy history between 50 and T.I. because it's been building for a while. First off, 50's got a problem with how thirsty T.I. was for a versus battle. Dude practically begged for it. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. T.I.'s been throwing shade at East Coast rappers, especially 50, for years. Every time he does, it just pours more gasoline on the fire. But hold up, the real reason 50 can't let it go, that infamous Crime Stoppers commercial back in 2007.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Some people call me Tip, but this is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you gotta do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number to Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404-577-8477. That's 404-577-TIPS. Channel 2, community coverage.
T.I. found himself in some serious trouble after getting busted on gun charges. We're talking about a 20-year sentence looming over his head. But instead of doing real time, he decided to hop on a public service announcement, encouraging people to help fight crime while looking all clean and polished. That Crime Stoppers ad? It rubbed a lot of people the wrong way in the rap game, and the backlash hit T.I. fast. Almost overnight, folks were slapping that snitch label on him. And of course, 50 Cent was the first one ready to call him out.
Like, how are you dealing with when, like, the 50 cents are coming at you?
Well, I mean, honestly, man, like, to be perfectly honest with you, man, I gotta deal with each situation as how I hear it come out of the person's mouth. You can misinterpret songs, lyrics, you know what I'm saying? When you're being interviewed and someone asks you, how do you feel about this? I gotta take that. I gotta take your verbal rather than listen to your lyrics and jump to a conclusion. And when I heard him speaking on it, he said he wasn't talking about me, you know what I'm saying? And me and 50 always had a decent rapport, you know? It wasn't never nothing negative. So, and like he said this in conversation. At the same time, he said, man, he never had a problem with saying people's names when he's speaking on them. And like that's not like 50. If he going at somebody, he usually say their name and make it known. It's usually not ever whether or not. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that it's just unnecessary to jump to a conclusion and, you know, create an issue where there is none.
50 didn't waste a single second. He came straight for Tip on G Unit's track, You So Tough, dropping some heavy bars like, get knocked with 10 machine guns, only get 12 months. Ooh, we don't talk to me, you talk to him, you talking to them. And it didn't stop there. I got the best lawyers money can buy. They said they would have got me 10 or maybe 9. Never given any information to any form of law enforcement at any time in my life to get anybody anytime for any crime.
You So Tough, to everyone listening to it, is an awesome song. Listen carefully. Actually, you don't have to even listen that carefully. There's a line in there directed at another rapper in the game.
I got the best lawyers money can buy. They said it would have got me 10 or maybe 9. I said, well, how do you explain how homie breathes? I said to keep your mouth shut or you eat the cheese. You so tough.
Are you telling me that's not directed at a specific rapper?
Well, I can't. With my
more than
intentions, if I have a problem, you know, my MO, and I would just say something.
Then he added even more spice by name-dropping Supreme, claiming, "Supreme told me to ask 50 Cent if he can say the same." T. I wasn't done yet. He called out 50 for all the years he bullied rappers in New York and let him know the South moves different. Clearly 50 struck a nerve, cause Tip just couldn't let it go. He stayed on the defense trying to shake off that snitch label. Right after that fiery IG post, T.I. went live with comedian Kelly K.D. Ub Walker, once again trying to set the record straight and clear his name. Then, about a week later, 50 finally responded. But in true 50 fashion, he kept it petty. He posted the interview clip to his Instagram in a now deleted post and threw a jab of his own. The back and forth was messy, personal, and far from over. That was the energy, and things were already messy. But it got even worse after King Von's death. T.I. tried to speak on the violence in Atlanta, but his comments hit a nerve. And you already know, 50 Cent was quick to check him for it. Just days after Chicago rapper King Von and 2 others were shot and killed in Atlanta on November 6, 2020, Tip posted a message that immediately sparked backlash. People were heated. The timing, the message, and the way he signed off as king just days after King Von's death, yeah, it rubbed folks the wrong way.
Fuck you in your life, nigga. You see a snitch, nigga, slap him when you see him, knock his nose off. So, nigga, next time I'm out, instead of asking for a picture like a little hoe ass nigga, come on, knock my motherfucking nose out if you think I'm a snitch, nigga. Nigga, come on, nigga, quit smiling in my face trying to get in my fucking section, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Don't motherfucking play with me, nigga. Who the fuck you think you talking to, nigga? Play with my motherfucking name, nigga. Motherfucking king, nigga. I never gave no motherfucking information to get anybody in no motherfucking trouble now time with no police, nigga. If I am working with the police, it'll be to get him to shoot you, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, don't play with me.
Badly. 50 wasn't about to let that slide. He stepped in and reposted an Instagram story from King Von's sister, Kayla, who was hurt and upset over Tip's words. She didn't hold back and asked 50 directly to step in and help support the family during the tragedy. That post only added fuel to the fire. What T.I. may have thought was a peaceful statement turned into yet another scandal, and 50 made sure the spotlight stayed on him. Kayla didn't hold back. She came for T.I. with full force, calling him out for always being in other people's business while, in her eyes, not handling his own. She even brought up personal family issues, throwing serious shade and telling 50 Cent to check him directly. And 50, he did exactly that. After seeing Kayla's post, he addressed T.I. head on and made it clear he crossed the line. He called out Tip for speaking out at the wrong time, reminding him that people were grieving and this wasn't some clout moment. It was real pain, with real losses involved. 50 didn't sugarcoat it either. He warned Tip that his words could have serious consequences. The situation wasn't just about rap beef anymore. Emotions were high, the streets were watching, and the wrong message could put someone in danger.
I said, how you feel when them New York like 50 and all them niggas trying to do all of those?
I'ma tell you something. When you're fighting a man with no arms, expect to get hit.
It was one of those moments where 50 had to remind him that this wasn't a game. After that, T.I. went quiet for a little while. The backlash was heavy and the pressure was real. But if there's one thing everybody knows about Tip, it's that he doesn't stay silent for long. Lately, there's been talk that T.I. was this close to locking in a role on 50 Cent's hit series Power, but supposedly got passed over because he wouldn't stop throwing shade at 50. Of course, Tip wasn't about to let that slide. He jumped in quick to shut it down, claiming his beef with 50 had nothing to do with him missing out on the part. And while 50 hasn't been calling out T.I. on social media as loud as he's been with others lately, don't let that fool you. If there's one thing we do know about 50, it's that he never forgets a grudge. So don't be surprised if T.I. ends up getting exposed in 50's upcoming Diddy documentary. The silence might just be the setup.
But I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated to a degree.
But was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what was going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal.
Now let's talk about those wild claims from Clem, saying T.I wasn't just at Diddy's freak-offs, but was out here throwing his own. If that's true, how deep was T.I really involved in that circle? And was he closer to Diddy than he's letting on? We want to hear from you. Hit the comments and let us know what you think about all this drama. Do you think T.I.'s hiding something? Or is 50 just playing his usual game? Make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you're loving the heat we're bringing. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Catch you in the next one.